Welcome to Code Painting Table's How to Paint a Deathwing Terminator. So we did the base for this guy in a previous tutorial. What we'll be doing here is grabbing a Terminator out of the Dark Vengeance set and giving him an initial base coat of Minotaur's Raven Black. This next piece is sped up by about 20%, so it's just throwing down some black with the airbrush onto the miniature. When you guys are priming, you guys don't have to get like 100% coverage with the black here, because we're going to be throwing on so many other coats, it really won't matter. Black is just there because I like to work off of something dark. The base coat for the bone color of the armor is going to be Charred Brown by Vallejo. Once again, this is sped up a fair bit by about 20%, just going in with the airbrush on the Charred Brown all over the model. In this case, I want Charred Brown to be like the deepest shade, or the shadows that would be over top of the miniature. So you're going to see me go pretty heavy over across everything. When you're airbrushing in this kind of sense, you can amp up the PSI, your pressure, just to make the paint go on a fair bit faster. It's going to dry pretty quick too. The next color for the armor is going to be Minotaur's Earth, and we'll go over the majority of the model here, but leaving that charred brown in the recesses. Now in this case, I'm doing the arm first, and you're going to see me going in from above the model, where the light would be coming down if the light source was right on top of the model. We're going to do the exact same thing we did with that gun arm on the main body. You can see it building out the shadows automatically for us. It's pretty fantastic. It's a great way to get some good looking models with not that much effort really involved. So you should try to work with 3 colors whenever you're airbrushing and doing Zenithal highlighting. Is really like a good minimum for yourself to work with. In this case, we're going to go grab Desolate Beach for the Minotaur line and just go over the top parts where that light will be hitting the miniature, and really make that bone color that the Deathwing is pretty much signature for stand out for us. So we had 3 colors slapped on with the airbrush, gives us some good basic shadows. In order to get some definition at the model, I like using the shades and the washes depending on what I'm painting. They put on a nice filter to go over top of the entire miniature. Think of it almost like a filter for Instagram in a case like this. So I'm going to go through, be pretty liberal over the course of the entire model here with Seraphim Sepia from the Zenithal Shades line. To intensify some of the lines and the shadows that are across the miniature, we're going to go back one more time and be a little bit more specific using Agrax Earthshade. So this was a longer clip, and it's me going back in with Desolate Beach one last time after both washes are on, just to reclaim some of those highlights, to get that nice bright bone white back into it. So, kind of doing a recap of what we've seen so far, we threw down 3 layers using the airbrush, went across, put on 2 layers of shades that really tinted and brought all those colors back together, and all I'm doing in this case is really trying to bring up those the predominant color back into the miniature. In this next step, we're going to go in with GW's Lead Belcher. It's a nice solid, darker metallic, and we're basically going to put in anything that should be a silver with this color right now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.